imposible, aabante hanggang sa makamit ang tagumpay. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Isa lamang ang layunin, basketballista ang Pilipinas, sama-sama. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina.
Oras na para maipakita ang mga nakatago ng talento ng Pinay. Sa tagisan at pagalingan, handang ipamalas. Anong kayang ibigay? Kaya-kaya talaga na maipagsabayan. Kabibilibin sa katalaban ng galawan. Sa ganito larangan, masasaksihan na kakayanan ng ating kababaihan.
Dugo at pawis na ang puhunan, bawat ensayo ay tututukan. Hanggat may oras, hindi susuko, maglalaro to ng buong puso. Kaharlika, Pilipinas, handa nang magpakitang gilas. Ito ang liga ng Pilipina, takas bandera, walang
Ito
mahina.
ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Kapanapanabik na tagpo, handang-handa lahat sa paglalaro. Ilabas ang tinatagong talento, maharlika. Walang imposible, aabante hanggang sa makamit ang tagumpay. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Isa lamang ang layunin, basketballista ang Pilipinas, sama-sama. Ito ang liga ng bawat Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Kapanapanabik na tagpo, handang-handa lahat sa paglalaro. Ilabas ang tinatagong talento, maharlika. Walang imposible, aabante hanggang sa makamit ang tagumpay. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Isa lamang ang layunin. Oh, 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 oh. Basketballista ang Pilipina, sama-sama. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina.
Oras na para maipakita ang mga nakatago na talento ng Pinay. Sa tagisan at pagalingan, handang ipamalas anong kayang ibigay. Kaya-kaya talaga na maipagsabayan. Kabibiliban sa kada laban ng galawan. Sa ganito larangan, masasaksihan na ang kakayanan ng ating kababaihan.
Dugo at pawis na ang puhunan, bawat ensayo ay tututukan. Hanggat may oras, hindi susuko, maglalaro to ng buong puso. Kaharlika, Pilipinas, handa nang magpakitang gilas. Ito ang liga ng Pilipina, takas bandera, walang
Ito
mahina.
ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Kapanapanabik na tagpo, handang-handa lahat sa paglalaro. Ilabas ang tinatagong talento, maharlika. Walang imposible, aabante hanggang sa makamit ang tagumpay. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Isa lamang ang layunin. Oh, 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 oh. Basketballista ang Pilipina, sama-sama. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina.
We welcome everyone back to the continuing coverage of the WMPBL, ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipina, as we're live right here in the URATEX Gymnasium in Muntinlupa City for game number 2 of this Sunday afternoon. It's actually gonna be Sunday evening dito. Take a look at this first one. Tapos na po yan. Caloocan Lady Kankalu kontra sa Binyan Tadakjal Angels. Binyan running away with that victory. And then we move on to the main event of the night. The Akari Sparks number 1 versus number 2, the Batangas New Zealand Bluefire. And a good evening to all of our basketball fans watching out there. My name is Aaron D, and right now I'm working alongside my analyst coach, Anton De Los Reyes. Coach, great to be back with you for this great matchup of ours.
It is a great matchup. Indeed, couple of teams that are on winning streaks. They want to continue that winning streak, solidify their hold of the top spot in our standings. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Great to be working again with you, Aaron.
And you spoke about it. 2 of our top teams in our tournament dito, number 1 and number 2. But take us through the team standings, Coach Anton.
Need I say more? Akari Sparks Rizal at 7-1, 5-game winning streak. You see it right there in your screens. Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire took a break. 6-1 plus 5, still continuing with that streak. Again, number 1 and number 2 teams are going to battle it out for the top spot.
And you saw it right there. 1 winning streak is about to be broken in this second and final game on this Sunday evening. Kaya pag-usapan muna natin, Coach Anton, in that first round, the meeting between the Akari Sparks and this Batangas New Zealand Bluefire team. In that matchup, Batangas ran away with that victory, 72-56, Coach.
Well, that was a rematch of the finals sa ating Season 1. 72-56, like what you mentioned. Batangas defending home court. That was in Batangas City Coliseum back in April 29th. Wire-to-wire win for Batangas, led by as much as 18 points early, 38-20 in the second. Controlled the offensive rebounds, getting 19 offensive rebounds, converting them to 20 second chance points. And that patented pressure defense, getting 21 turnovers, getting 21 points off of those. Kate Castillo, 16 points. April Bernardino, 12 points, 10 rebounds. On the other side, Ali Lim, 12 points, 10 rebounds. LJ Candelario with 10 points for Akari Sparks Rizal.
This Akari Sparks Rizal team are looking for a different result heading into today's matchup, and if they're gonna want that different result, they're gonna have to lean on one of their best players in Ali Lim, and that's why Flo Del Agua is gonna tell us more on the thought process of Ali Lim heading into today's matchup. Go ahead, Flo.
Thank you, gentlemen. I'm glad to be joining you once again for our main game this evening. Speaking of Ali Lim and that different result expectation para sa laro na ito, kanina tinanong ko siya, Ali, when did that shift happen sa Akari Sparks Rizal? Now, from a very slow team coming into the season, biglang nagbago yung kwento ng inyong team. At sabi niya sa akin, it was that game against Batangas noong round 1 that triggered ang kumbaga parang change at yung fuel sa mga players. It was that game na na-realize nila that we really do have to create some change here in the team, and from then on they promised that they will never get that result again, a blowout against Batangas New Zealand Bluefire. At sabi niya sa akin, today will be a completely different story para sa Akari Sparks Rizal. Yan muna sa ngayon, balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Flo, and will that promise of Ali Lim be fulfilled na hindi na mauulit yung nangyari in that previous matchup of theirs, in that first matchup na tinambakan sila ng Batangas New Zealand Bluefire?
That was the wake-up call that Ali Lim had mentioned, and they are going to get some help talking about this Akari Rizal team because they have some new players coming into the fold. We'll talk about more of that. But here are some old players, big-time bigs, played big. Snow Peñaranda, 15 points. Ali Lim, we talked about it, 12 points in that game. Almost a double-double performance for Snow with 8 rebounds. Ali Lim, 10 rebounds, couple of assists, playing big for Akari Rizal today, or in that game.
And if the Akari Sparks have Ali Lim, on the other end naman for Batangas, meron naman silang Snow Peñaranda, who is such a big piece of their squad, the defending champion. And of course, kung nakausap nga ni Flo si Ali, meron din tayong kwento tungkol dito kay Snow Peñaranda. Go ahead, Flo.
Indeed, Aaron, you mentioned Snow Peñaranda is a big piece, at kung nakita nyo ang kanyang itsura dyan sa graphics, napakalayo na ng kanyang itsura sa court ngayon. You can see the very evident weight loss kay Snow, at tinanong ko sa kanya, is this something that you have been working on? Sabi niya, yes, she has been working on being lighter and faster dahil hindi naman nga daw bumabata at mas kailangan ng Batangas New Zealand Bluefire ng mas mabilis at mas snappy na guard na katulad niya. At sa ilang sandali lang nga po, matutunghayan natin ang laban labanan dito sa URATEX Gymnasium in Muntinlupa. Mabuhay muli mga ka-WMPBL. It is Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire going against the number 1 Akari Sparks. Izal, malalaman natin kung sino nga bang makakuha ng panalo in just a few minutes. Let me turn you over to our venue announcer.
And we're back for more women's basketball action as we're still here inside the URATEX Compound Gymnasium here in Muntinlupa City for the second season of the Women's Marliga Pilipinas Basketball League regular season. It's our main game for our Sunday doubleheader featuring the Akari Sparks Rizal going up against the Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire. Time to meet the starters for both squads. First, for the Akari Sparks, Rizal. Power forward from the Central Escolar University, number 21, Steph Ventura. Point guard from the Eastern University, number 0, the Spark Plug, Shemaya Abatayo. Small forward from the Adams University, number 24, Mark Prado. Two guard from the Far Eastern University, number 15, the Iron Tamaraw, Raisa Palmera D. And at center from the Far Eastern University, number 17, the amazing Ellie Lynn. Coaching Cali Sparks and Rizales, Mano Derek Colmane. Assistant coaches Robert Rockson, Carlina Navier, Roy Villanes, Mike Alamar, and Don Marie Gilang. Team managers, Ozzy Rivera. Team owners are Kara Chu, Jane Chu, and Christopher Chu. And now let's meet the starters for the Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire. Small forward from the University of the Philippines, number 9, Risa Lozera. Point guard from the National University, number 18, Andrea Tongkol. Two guard from De La Salle University, number 7, the Sniper, Kate Castillo. Center from De La Salle University, number 10, the Snowstorm, Snow Peñaranda. And power forward from National University, number 13, Captain Do-It-All, April Bernardino. Coaching the Batangas New Zealand Bluefire is Cholo Pinulema. Assistant coaches are Nicky Garcia. Team managers Joe Arcega. Team owners are Erico Alpan, Tony Reyes, and Carlos Reyes. The referees for this matchup, Crew Chief Dennis Escalos, first umpire Aldea Meneses, and second umpire Warren Ella. This game is under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board.
Our starting lineups for this final game of this Sunday. Akari go with Abatayo, Palmera D, Lim, Ventura, and Prado. Meanwhile, for Batangas New Zealand Bluefire, it's Tonko, Castillo, Peñaranda, Bernardino, and Lozada to round it up. Good evening once again to all of our basketball fans watching out there. This is the number 1 squad in our tournament. At 7-1, the Akari Sparks Rizal on a 5-game winning streak kontra dito sa Batangas New Zealand Bluefire. The number 2 team in our tournament at 6-1, also on a 5-game winning streak. Something has to give in these next 40 minutes of action. Aaron D, joined by Coach Anton de los Reyes and Flo Del Agua as our courtside reporter. And let's start it off dito, Coach, with the defending champions, the Batangas New Zealand Bluefire. In their last game, dominant performance para sa kanila.
It was a dominant performance indeed. That was a win against Quezon City RK Hoops. That was back on the 10th of June in Hoops Haven Gym. Close first half, 50-45, but a big third, 26-7, and a 13-0 run early blew that game wide open for Batangas. They were able to dominate the glass. They were plus 10 in rebounds, getting 19 offensive rebounds, converting them to 26 second chance points. also dominating the inside with 48 points inside the paint. Kate Castillo, 28 points, 5 rebounds. If there was that inside presence for Batangas, she was the outside force, knocking down 6 out of 12 three-pointers in that game.
What an excellent shooting night coming from Kate Castillo.
Parang ikaw lang.
50%.
Parang ikaw lang yan.
50% itong si Kate Castillo. They get out and running. Snow Peñaranda, get out of the way.
Nothing you can do to stop Snow Peñaranda, visibly with much trimmer, I would say, and stronger Snow Peñaranda.
Meanwhile, let's talk about this team, the Akari Sparks Rizal. 7-1 in this tournament, like I mentioned, number 1 dito. And they're peaking at the right time, Coach Anton, with a big win kontra dito sa Binyanta Takjal Angels.
That was a win for Akari. It was wire-to-wire win led by as much as 40 points, 96-56 in the fourth. Total domination, 25 steals, 56 points in the paint, 39 points of turnover, 69 bench points, 33 fast break points. Janine Pontejos, 21 points, 5 assists, 5 out of 7 from the three-point area. That was all off the bench. So again, we talked about it at the top of the broadcast. They have gotten some reinforcements. One of them, Janine Pontejos, is really making that impact for Akari Sparks Rizal.
Speaking of an impact, a turnover on the part of Akari, and the finish is good by Riza Lozada. Seven minutes and 40 seconds here in our first quarter. They dump it down low to Prado, basket and one.
Look at that strong move inside by Mar Prado. She's gonna get the bang in the bucket. Good pass, good seal. Riza Palmera D with the entry pass. Malakas yung dito. Mahina yung mic. Mahina yung mic. Ito ang hinaan mo. Okay.
Mar Prado completing the three-point play.
She's able to go ahead and get that to go. Talking about Mar Prado.
5-4 is the score. What a super power matchup right now. Main event.
This is a rematch. This is a rematch of the finals. There you go. Talking about these two teams today.
Riza Palmera D struggled in their last game. Only 2 out of 8 from the floor. Peñaranda tried to find Bernardino. Instead, it's Prado. Takes it all the way. No good.
That rebound by Snow Peñaranda. To get that miss from Mar Prado.
Look at Kate Castillo, though, going with the slow spin and drawing that foul. 2 free throws coming up for the shooter of Batangas.
Both teams getting out on the break early for today's finals rematch.
Castillo on the free throw line. And makibalita muna tayo with our courtside reporter, Flo Del Agua. Go ahead, Flo.
Earlier, Kate Castillo of Batangas gave me that smile that seems to say, I am so back. She was coming from an injury at kwento niya ayaw pa nga daw siyang pabalikin kaagad ng mga doctors dahil akala nila hindi pa kaya ni Kate na mag-recover. But Kate told me she hated being on the sidelines, so she worked tirelessly to show the doctors that she only needed roughly 2 weeks to recover from an injury na pang-ilan niya naman daw kasi. After getting that clearance, Kate said she didn't want to waste any more time, and that, gentlemen, is how that 28-point performance happened, which Kate also says, perfect timing lang na nasideline ako saglit, pero ngayon nakukuha ko na yung rhythm ko kung kailan pinaka-crucial na yung mga games namin. All for now.
Maraming salamat, Flo. And after a 28-point performance, I'm pretty sure Kate Castillo is more than okay already.
Pretty much, she was able to go ahead and show the doctors that she is capable. That injury is a forgotten event in Season 2 as Ali Lim again gets a couple of points underneath off of that outlet pass by Riza Palmera D.
Meanwhile, Andrea Tonko just beating the defense down the court and drawing the foul. Take a look at this. Aristocrat Restaurant, assist of the game. Forward pass and Ali Lim does the rest.
Too easy on that forward pass. Ali Lim finishing point blank. Talking about Aristocrat, Andoy Reyes.
Yep, in the house.
In the house, indeed. Hindi ko pag nanalo New Zealand dito, kakain sila sa Aristocrat.
Sama na kaya tayo, pwede ba?
Ewan ko, tanong natin si Andoy.
Substitution right now. Abatayo exiting. Angeles entering for Akari.
Early on, you see Akari Sparks. They're pushing the pace, trying to get those points in transition.
Angeles waving off Palmera D. Right there to Ali Lim. Gotta love that matchup against Snow Peñaranda. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Lim gives it inside. Prado rejected from behind by Bernardino.
Great help defense. April Bernardino getting that block from behind.
A second on the shot clock. Gonna be a quick one for Akari. Give it up, Angeles. Wanted the pump fake, but took too long. Shot clock violation.
Kate Castillo, she knew exactly the time that was remaining. She was going to challenge that shot no matter what. Kate Castillo unable, or Jen Angeles rather, unable to let go of that leather.
Look at Tonko once again just beating her defender. Castillo step back triple. That was a tough shot.
Tough shot indeed. From inside to outside, Kate Castillo.
Ventura to Palmera D. Ali Lim, they leave her open. Short on the jumper. Lim gets it back. Nice for the showtime pass. Palmera D. Euro. Drop it down to no one.
Bit of disarray in terms of their offense. Talking about Akari Sparks Rizal in that offensive set.
Less than 5 minutes remaining here in our first quarter. Only a 2-point lead right now by Akari. Castillo takes it inside. Won't drop para kay Kate, but it's gonna stay with the defending champions.
I would say it's a good start para dito sa Akari Rizal. They're shooting 4 out of 10, 40%. So that's a very respectable clip from the field.
Castillo catch and shoot. Not the best of starts para kay Kate. Bounce it forward. Lefty lay is good.
Picture perfect pass. Riza Palmera D in rhythm, giving it up to Jen Angeles, who finishes with her left.
Tonko. This time taking it all the way, and Andrea Tonko has been doing a good job of breaking down her defenders in this first quarter. Calang replacing Castillo. Meanwhile, for Akari, it's Pontejos entering for the first time dito.
She got a couple of chances to put some points on the board. About the Spitfire guard, Angel Ginko.
Look at how Akari were boxing out April Bernardino.
Splits her charities, talking about Tonko.
Palmera D to Angeles. 8 seconds on the shot clock for Akari. It's taken away by Calang. Bernardino is ahead. Gets the layup to go.
Good pass, MG Calang getting the steal and then watching out for April Bernardino on that right side on the break.
11-10 is the score. And Lozada is called for the foul in the backcourt.
Too much pressure on that bump for Riza Lozada.
Our Hotel Sogo, so clean, so good. Play of the quarter, Bernardino finishing through the contact.
Again, we talked about it. April Bernardino, once she gets it down low, that close, that's goodbye, single coverage.
Pontejos, hand it off. They're moving that leather around, faking the handoff, and the foul is called.
You like that strong drive by LJ. You talked about it, faking those handoffs, just making the defense guess as to what their offensive set will be. Talking about Akari Sparks Rizal. So far, so good.
Double big right now para sa Akari, Candelario, and Sambile. On the floor, 3 minutes and 25 seconds. Sambile. Raiza. Palmera D fakes the pass, tries to go to the corner, 2 seconds remaining. Too strong on the three. Here comes Snow Peñaranda. Gonna attack the defense of Sambile with the deuce.
I would say that at the top of that ball, losing that leather gave the necessary momentum for Snow Peñaranda to be able to get a point or points inside the paint.
Sambile gets it swatted. Candelario saves it. Extra. Pontejos got a three.
It's the same thing. Broken play after broken play for both of these teams. That time it was Janine Pontejos knocking down a three ball on that right wing. Good pass, good swing by Raiza Palmera D.
Akari still with the lead right now. 14-2. Pontejos agaw. You know she wants to pull it. It's a bit too strong for Janine. Sambile cross court. Pontejos. Kick it. Palmera D. No good. From three-point country.
Couple of lucky breaks there for Batangas. Empty possessions on those three-point attempts by Janine and Raiza.
2 minutes. Tonko in attack mode. Palmera D showing off the ball handling right now. Raiza against Kalang. Excuse me, that is Tonko. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Pontejos forcing it up, and 2 free throws coming up para kay Janine. Queenie Aquino entering for Snow Peñaranda.
Substitution, Claro, replacing Andres Ocampo. Two free throws for Janine Pontejos.
Pontejos knocking it in. What an excellent addition para dito sa Akari Sparks. Abatayo for Angeles. This is Aming Torres. Give it up. Extra feed. Queenie Aquino immediately getting a bucket as she enters.
Instant offense for the side of Batangas. Queenie Aquino point blank, and there's that patented full court press of Coach Cholo Villanueva.
Inside they go para sa Akari. Foul is called. 2 free throws coming up for Mar Prado, I believe.
Good break press from Mar Prado. Just unable to go ahead and get that to go on that point blank attempt. MG Kalang pleading her case. You see it there on your screen.
Warning on number 4, MG Kalang for sportsmanlike conduct.
She gets a warning on sportsmanlike conduct.
Mar Prado 10 points and 4 rebounds in that win kontra sa Binyan. Really just an all-around player right now, but gets another chance at the free throw line.
Speaking of Binyan getting that win, 87-48 in our first game. For those of you who just tuned in,
Gil Talas entering the ball game for Coach Cholo Villanueva, another shooter. April. Give it up to Aming. Torres. They escape the double team. Talas, that's a deep one. Somehow Bernardino gets the ball and puts it back in.
where did she come from to be able to get that offensive rebound? Talking about April Bernardino.
Turnover on the part of Akari. Claro gets the pick, pulls the three, rebounded by Queenie. Fresh 14 for Batangas. Claro, the cross, the drive, that's the left-handed shot. What a tough move para kay Claro.
That's a great move indeed, rejecting the screen, using her left to be able to finish.
Last shot para sa Akari. Bodies on the floor, Talas. 6 seconds remaining. Bernardino gives it up. Claro gets blocked. Still another chance. And my goodness. As good as advertised, this matchup of ours at the end of the first quarter. 18 apiece. Tie ball game for number 1 versus number 2. What a game, Coach Anton. And we're only in our first quarter.
We are indeed just in the first quarter. That slow start para sa Batangas, they're bucking that. Finishing here, strong end to that first quarter for that good start ng Akari Sparks Rizal. Getting deflated by that full court press being shown by Batangas.
What a game, like I mentioned. None of these teams giving an inch in these first 10 minutes of action. Kaya don't go anywhere because the second quarter just coming up in a few. Back to the action here in the URATEX Gymnasium in Muntinlupa City. Tied ball game after 10 minutes. Number 1 versus number 2. Both of these teams on 5-game winning streaks. One of them about to be broken after today.
And during that break, we were told by Flo Del Agua that it was the birthday yesterday of Camille Claro.
Yep.
It was her 18th?
18th lang ba?
18th? No, it's the 30th
Big 30.
birthday. Yeah. The big 3-0, or just the 30th. I wouldn't say big 3-0, but 30th birthday. She does not look a day over 20 years old, talking about Camille Claro. Happy birthday.
Parang pwede ka mo maging classmate, no?
Pwede, oo. Pwede sa DLSU.
Claro. Saw her earlier hitting one of those difficult left-handed shots. Claro set the inbound. Goes up top. Queenie Aquino thought about the three. Sidestep.
That's a great move to be able to get some space, elude the defender. Just unable to knock it down was Queenie.
Abatayo is being hounded right now. It goes to LJ Candelario. A bit out of control, but 2 free throws coming up for her.
Lucky break, I would say, in that spin cycle by LJ during that first quarter. It was a slow start. I talked about it. 25% ending at 35% itong Batangas. Habang ito namang Akari Sparks Rizal. They had a good start, 40%, but kind of cooled off towards the latter stage of the first. 6 out of 18, 33%. Had 6 turnovers courtesy of that full court press. That patented full court press of Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire.
LJ Candelario missing on the second free throw. Claro trying to use some of that birthday luck in today's matchup. It goes to April Bernardino who gets it swatted. Abatayo forward. A tasty dish to Mar Prado.
That's how, again, we talk about it, how you're going to beat that press by attacking it. And that time, Mar Prado getting a couple of points on that transition break.
Akari taking the lead with that shot. Agaw na naman, Abatayo pushing it. Gonna take it on her own, and 2 free throws coming up para kay Shemaya.
A lot of contact. Queenie Aquino getting that foul against the rampaging, the streaking Shemaya.
2 free throws for Shemaya Abatayo.
Abatayo started this game at point guard earlier. Back dito para kay head coach Derek Pumarin. Abatayo good on the second. 4-point lead right now para sa Akari. Wmpbl applying some pressure on April Bernardino. It goes to Aming. Torres. 12 on the shot clock. Aming Torres, it's in.
Good pull-up from Aming Torres. Not feeling the pressure of the defense ng Akari Sparks Rizal that time.
LJ thought about the shot. It goes to Pontejos, then to Wmpbl. Akari trying to move it around, but they're gonna have 7 seconds to work with. But for the meantime, let's hear it from our courtside reporter, Flo Del Agua.
Gentlemen, are you familiar with the quote, kahit maliit, nakakapuwing pa din? The reason I ask is because that is what Coach Manong Derek highlighted in the huddle of Akari Sparks. Sabi niya, tinatalo tayo ng maliliit ng Batangas at kung gaano kahigpit ang kanilang depensa. Malilikot daw yung mga players ng Batangas dahilan kung bakit first quarter pa lang pero 6 turnovers na agad ang Akari. Tiniting advantage daw kasi ng Batangas as well yung pagmamadali ng Akari. So let's see if they can slow things down to dominate the scoreboard here in the second. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Flo, and with a bunch of defenders na makulit nga. Like what Coach Derek Pumarin said, like Camille Claro, MG Calang, Aming Torres, Andrea Tongco, all of those players are just pressure defenders.
Pesky defenders, you would say. They are able to go ahead and keep in step, especially when it's that full court press. You've got that quick trap coming on that first pass. So you got to be quick on your passes, those short passes, to be able to beat the full court press.
Palmera D trying to look for Ali Lim. Instead, it goes to Wmpbl all the way for the deuce.
Great move to curl for Camille Wmpbl. Wanted to go on that short roll of Ali Lim. Able to beat that shot clock was Camille.
Less than 7 minutes dito sa second quarter natin. Claro is being hounded right now by Abatayo. Gonna decide to pull the three. Ali Lim just securing that board. Prado, that's a quick one. Excuse me, that's Pontejos.
Smart move by Janine. Tracking down that miss and bouncing it off. I believe it'd be Aming Torres.
Substitution, Andrea Tonko checking in, replacing Amin Torres.
Tonko for Torres.
14 to shoot.
They give it up. Ali Lim hits a swish.
Easy does it. Short corner jumper for Ali Lim. Just catch and shoot basketball for Ali.
Claro. Give it up. Castillo. Great anticipation by Palmera D. It goes to Ali Lim against Peñaranda and she wins that battle.
Quick 4-0 run para dito sa side ng Akari Sparks Rizal. Ali Lim doing the damage early on here in the second.
The timeout is called with 5 minutes and 52 seconds in our second quarter.
Welcome to Hotel Sogo. We are thrilled to have you as our guest.
Computer, turn on the lights. Computer, open curtain.
There you have it, our Commissioner Coach Wmpbl in attendance. We saw her earlier from first game, still sticking around for the second game. Always present on si Com.
And what a game to watch. I'm sure Com is having fun right now, as we all are. But right now, it's the defending champions down by 6 points. Tonko. Nowhere to go right now. Peñaranda. 10 seconds to work with para sa Batangas. Look at Snow go.
She just snowplowed her way inside the paint. Just couldn't let that bucket to fall.
Shemaya Abatayo connects. It's a 3.
Shemaya Abatayo.
Nearing the 5-minute mark here in our second quarter.
Foul is called number 7, Janine Mateos. That's her first personal. One of the Akari Sparks Rizal. Substitution, Avril Bernardino checking in, replacing
And
Quinny
Coach
Emil.
Cholo Villanueva forced to bring back Avril Bernardino into this ball game. It's a struggle right now para sa Batangas. Aming Torres. Excuse me, that's Andrea Tonko getting the bucket and one.
Foul is called number 0, Shemaya Abatayo.
There's a bit of urgency for the side of New Zealand to get those points as you see that move.
Our Hotel Sogo, so clean, so good. Play of the quarter, Andrea Tonko has been doing such an excellent job at attacking her defenders throughout this ball game. Need to see a lot more of that coming from her. MG. Kalang leaves it inside for Snow Peñaranda. 2 free throws para kay Snow.
Pushing foul is called number 7, Janine Mateos. That's her second personal.
So we have foul on Janine Pontejos.
And Coach Cholo Villanueva is not happy right now at our baseline referee.
Somewhat livid, I would say, for Coach Cholo Villanueva. No good on the first for Snow Peñaranda. They are down here in the second.
0 of 2 para kay Snow Peñaranda. It's still a 7-point lead.
13-6 run in the first half of our second quarter para dito sa Akari Sparks Rizal.
And earlier, Flo mentioned that Coach Derek said nahirapan nga sila dun sa mga pesky guards ng Batangas. And you could see MG Kalang right now is gonna be hounding itong si Riza Palmera D. There you have it. That's the matchup. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They give it up. Ali Lim. Sambile kicks it. 3 seconds. Angeles. MG to Afril. Attacking one-on-one. Not a lot of space on that baseline. Instead, it's a foot race and Ali Lim wins that.
14 fast break points so far here for Akari Sparks Rizal. Ali Lim just running away with it on that transition break.
Angeles gives it up. Sambile thought about the three. They give it up to Riza Palmera D. They tap it out, Janine. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Akari. Ali bumping against Peñaranda, escaping the defense but couldn't get the score. Fresh 14. Palmera D hooks it. Angeles, same spot and same result. It's still a miss, but another rebound. Palmera D tried to go to Sambile, but they turn it over.
Tried to go on that cut, but Camille not there to receive that pass on that baseline.
Opportunity for Batangas. Afril Bernardino off on the three, and Angeles is gonna slow it down.
She had the space, talking about Afril. Just short on that top of the key three.
Riza Palmera D. The pressure by Kalang. Nanghihingi ng review doon si MG Kalang. Di daw nahawakan.
It's going to be up to our officials to decide. There is a coach's challenge, so Coach Cholo Villanueva trusts MG Kalang on that particular defensive set.
And let's see if this is gonna pay off for them. Right now, they're down by 9 points. Itong Batangas New Zealand Bluefire. And check this out one more time. Like I mentioned, Kalang tasked to guard Palmera D.
She may have a case.
Oh, no, from that angle.
She may have a case. Talking about MG Kalang as Riza Palmera D lost that ball when she was trying to hide it from the hands of MG Kalang. And we'll see it again. There's that reach. Wala naman. Wala din doon sa pag-track. And there you go on that dribble, that pickup. Riza Palmera D.
Gonna be a big stop para sa Batangas. And Kalang's defense paying off. There you go. Referee just signaled it.
Review, the challenge made by Batangas was successful.
So successful challenge for Coach Cholo Villanueva. MG Kalang again. Cannot say enough for the kind of defense that she shows para dito kay Coach Cholo Villanueva.
And now it's time for Batangas to convert on the offensive end. Been a struggle for them so far. Tongko gives it up. Castillo has no space right now to even get a shot off. Look at Prado just chasing her around and forcing a turnover on Batangas.
Offensive foul is called on number 10.
And they're gonna call Snow Peñaranda on that charge. On that ball screen up top.
Coach, you can just see the defense right now. After scoring 28 points, Kate Castillo has no space to breathe. Not even get a shot off or an attempt.
None whatsoever. They know the assignment, talking about the Akari Sparks Rizal team of Coach Derek Pomaren.
Palmera D against Kalang once again is forced to pick it up. Ali Lim connects on the two-pointer.
It's a good flash at the top of the key. 17-footer for Ali Lim right in the face of Snow Peñaranda.
Lead back up to 11 points. Prado just chasing Castillo around. Has to force up a tough one. Great defense coming from Akari.
Almost. She was able to get away from Mar Prado, but the interior defense helping out against Kate Castillo.
Angeles, they want to go back to their star big man in Ali Lim. 6 seconds. Lim gonna attack. Sambile has to throw it up and put it in.
About that lefty floater for Camille Sambile. Not always there when you call, but always on time with that floater.
Less than 2 minutes remaining. Andrea Tonko puts her head down and gets the bucket plus the foul.
It's a strong drive. That's the second time Tonko has gone inside. Took it strong. Look at that bump. And then the finish from Jen Angeles.
I've been mentioning it earlier. Tonko, just a lot of success when attacking the rim and attacking her defender. We need to see a lot more of that from her.
Well, she's the one carrying the fight here for Coach Cholo Villanueva. Trying to cut into this double-digit deficit.
Warning number 10, Jen Angeles for unsportsmanlike
Angeles getting a warning for unsportsmanlike conduct.
She wasn't happy with the foul. She was saying wala naman daw foul.
Bonus free throw for Andrea Tonko.
Our officials saw it otherwise.
Lefty Tonko sticking that free throw.
Timeout.
As a timeout is called by head coach Derek Pumaren and the Akari Sparks. Right now, they're still up by 11 points. Right back here in the URATEX Gymnasium in Muntinlupa City. Check this out, the Aristocrat assist of the quarter. This is Palmera D giving it to Ali Lim, out and running with the layup, and feeling some emotion right there was Ali.
They have maybe arguing that there was a foul on that fast break layup by Ali.
Baseline attack. Out to Mar Prado. Sambile hesitant to shoot and looks like it was partially blocked. Bernardino attacks the cup, but it's gonna stay with Batangas.
They're asking for a review. Talking about the Akari Sparks as well players, Riza Palmera D and Mar Prado.
Both teams are advised to observe proper mention call.
There you go. So another review in the second quarter. This time it's gonna be on the side of the Akari Sparks and Coach Derek Pumaren. A 10-point lead right now by the number 1 team in our tournament, the Akari Sparks. Got the defending champions playing catch-up right now, 27-37.
Coach Cholo Villanueva unhappy with the calls or non-calls for that matter, as he's saying on the defensive side, Akari Sparks Rizal getting away with some contact, moving, getting those bumps, getting away with those bumps.
Check out that play earlier. The Akari Sparks believing na last touchdown on Batangas, but not entirely sure after that camera angle. We're gonna be having to see more of those.
Let's see again sa mga challenge. The replay that we see, yan din yung nakikita ng ating officials, and our officials have made a decision. It is gonna go to Akari Sparks Rizal.
Did I just hear that correctly? A technical foul was handed to Coach Cholo Villanueva.
So that's gonna mean free throws for Akari Sparks Rizal. Try to add to this 10-point lead.
You know what? Throughout this first half, Coach, we've seen Coach Cholo Villanueva really fired up in today's ball game.
Again, he's unhappy with the officiating, saying that officials or the players of Akari Sparks Rizal getting away with a lot of contact.
Still a 10-point lead. Akari this time breaking that pressure right there. Palmera D, Abatayo. Praiza, 10 seconds on the shot clock against Kalang. Big bump to Angeles. Got it, that's a 3.
Just the separation to be able to knock down a three-pointer. Unfazed, Jen Angeles, the confidence just there for her to knock down that right wing 3.
Tonko and her squad are down by 13 points right now. Andrea attacking the defense of Angeles. Turnover. Palmera D surveying the floor. Give it up inside. Extra feed. Right intention, but just couldn't get the pass.
Bit too forward. Jen Angeles trying to go ahead and recover that one. That ball is going to go back to the side of Batangas. Another opportunity for them to cut into this 13-point deficit.
And who will this Batangas New Zealand Bluefire squad go to right now? Will it be Afril? Bernardino, double team comes. It doesn't matter.
Just too good. Is Afril Bernardino going for that rocker step, attacking the baseline right in front of a couple of defenders in Wmpbl and Ventura. You see it there again. Good defense, just better offense from Afril.
They cut it down to just 11 points, the Batangas New Zealand Bluefire. Ten seconds in this first half. Akari with possession. A chance to extend this 11-point lead right now. Angeles. Forward pass. That's a risky one. Lucky break is Bernardino.
Almost with that interception from Afril. Risky pass indeed.
They've got 4 seconds. Ali Lim, does she realize it? The one-hander is not gonna fall for Ali, but nonetheless, excellent first half para dito sa Akari Sparks and showing us why they're the #1 team in this tournament. 40-29 is our score. They're up by 11 points right now. If we take a look at some of the highlights, and coach, anything that this Batangas team needs to clean up heading into our second half?
We talked about it, the fast break points para dito sa side ng Akari Sparks doing a great job breaking that press. They got 12 fast break points. You saw a couple of them earlier with Mar Prado. This time Ali Lim with the finish, even looking for that foul.
And it's an 11-point lead heading into our second half of action.
Mabuhay mga ka-WMPBL, Flo Del Agua here once again at the half. At habang nag-huddle nga po ang ating dalawang teams dahil napakainit na po ng laban, sinamahan muna tayo ng napaka-VIP yata o napaka-special na person in the industry, the program head of women's basketball ng ating national team, ang Gilas Pilipinas Women, Coach Baco. Did mention in an interview that you are trying to build something special within the organization. How do you find the WMPBL and this whole league helpful or connected doon po sa goal ninyo?
I think it's very important. This league is very important for the national team. It helps our national team players, which we have today. A few players are playing right now. And then it gives them an opportunity to get in shape, to play in a competitive setup, competitive nature, while there's no national team practices. So I think it's very important. This partnership is very important for the national team.
To what do we owe this pleasure also, Coach Bacon, na sa amin niyo po ini-spend ang inyong Sunday afternoon and evening? I also heard earlier that baka meron pong mga tryouts na pwedeng mapuntahan ng ating women's basketball players.
On a Sunday, I just wanted to look sa venue to go to the venue na yung venue natin very special rin kasi yung isa sa malaking supporter natin sila Pichi Medina and URATEX, to support them, and syempre WMPBL to look at the players, to support the players as well. And maganda rin na nanonood kan live. Actually, may mga games na ako napanood live rin, and then I watch online as well. So I try to do my rounds also. Especially ngayon, na-mention ko kanina, may mga few national team players tayo na nasa mga lineup sa games today.
I agree with you, Coach Bacon. Ibang klase po talaga ang experience manood live at parang sinadya niyo po yata na rank 1 and rank 2 ang naglalaro. Kaya po kayo nanood, Coach Bacon, your quick shout-outs at syempre maikling mensahe para sa mga sumusuporta po sa women's basketball dito sa Pilipinas.
Syempre, wag po tayong magsawang sumuporta sa women's basketball. Maganda yung trend natin pataas with WMPBL. Nakikita natin yung mga magagaling na manlalaro. Dito sa WMPBL, maraming national team players, both past and present. So, supportahan nyo po sila. Supportahan nyo rin po ang Gilas Pilipinas Women's Team. Maglalaro po tayo sa August para sa FIBA Pre-Olympic Qualifying Tournament and sa September sa Asian Games.
Maraming salamat. There you have it, Coach Bacon Austria, the program head of the women's basketball for Gilas Pilipinas. Maraming salamat po and enjoy the rest of the game. Gentlemen, your thoughts at the half.
Maraming salamat, Flo and Coach Bacon Austria. Excellent news to hear from him about the Gilas Pilipinas women's program and to also have him here connected sa Pro League natin in the Philippines. But right now, let's shift our attention to our match at hand. It's number 1 versus number 2. And Coach Anton, it's number 1 on top right now by 11 points. And they've been having a great first half so far.
They have been having that great first half, getting away with those fast break points, making sure that that full court press is not going to be a factor whatsoever, as they have been able to break that, especially in that second quarter. But you do have some news as well with regard to Batangas, New Zealand during that break.
Yeah, I had to put the courtside hat back on during that halftime break natin. And we take a look at the statistics dito. Two of the things na Coach Cholo Villanueva was stressing, offensive boards daw, that's something that they can control. That's something that they need to do a lot. And yung 6th assist, he's not happy about that 6th assist ng Batangas New Zealand Bluefire.
And if we look at the assists, 6 to 15, 34% for New Zealand in terms of their field goals, 40% for Akari. Here's a big statistic as well, 0 for 8 from three-point territory etong Batangas, something that's a bit of a conundrum, so to speak, for Coach Cholo Villanueva. That 6 assists is tough. They had 31 assists in their last game, 17 assists naman in their first round matchup. The turnover department, okay naman yan. Huh? Both teams taking care of that ball rather or particularly well. It's just, again, you gotta get that team effort, that team play going for Batangas.
Now let's check out our top scorers, and of course, no surprise, Ali Lim leading the way for the Akari Sparks. Pero sa kabilang panig naman, Coach Anton, you don't see Snow Peñaranda and Bernardino isn't even leading them in scoring.
There you go. That is somewhat of a big blow. And again, you don't see Kate Castillo. More importantly, remember, she had 28 points in their last game. hoping to have that carry over of a wonderful game in today's match.
Yeah, 28 points in their last game today. She's 0 of 5 from the field, only a single point. And in that first half, Coach Anton, we saw what she was getting the Steph Curry treatment. No, sinusundan talaga siya. Inasawa na siya.
Parang ganun. Because again, they do not want Kate Castillo to get any rhythm whatsoever. And so far, they have been successful, talking about itong Akari Sparks Rizal, limiting Kate Castillo, like what you mentioned, to a solitary point.
Meanwhile, sa kabilang panig naman, no, we're talking about it. The number 1 team in our tournament, the Akari Sparks. Excellent game so far from Ali Lim. And she seems to be trying to fulfill that promise na hindi na daw sila matatalo ulit.
Di na. Again, we talked about it at the top of the broadcast. May mga added reinforcements itong Akari Sparks Rizal. But I'm seeing or I'm sensing a bit of gamesmanship from Manong Derek. Hindi niya masyado pinapasok si Janine Pontejos. Kumaga, trying to show na Janine Pontejos, she is a big name, she is a big-time player, but we're gonna try and beat you without Janine in this game because you beat us without Janine, so we're gonna try and get that back.
Yeah, Janine in that first half, only 11 minutes. 1 out of 4 from the field, 5 points. Para kay Janine, but what a luxury to have. Para kay Manong Derek to have a Janine Pontejos come off the bench for your squad.
Say, that's as best of a 6-man as you can get.
Meanwhile, April Bernardino struggling in that first half and trying to wake up in the second half.
Quick attack to the rack, April Bernardino. She's gonna take charge, take control here in the second half, early in the third quarter, getting the step on Steph Ventura.
Bernardino only 3 out of 9 in that first half. Let's see if she can breathe some life into her squad.
Completes that 3-point play. Is April.
Ali Lim. Abatayo. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Steph Ventura. A travel is called and a great start for the first 2 possessions para dito kay Coach Cholo Villanueva and Batangas.
They get 3 points from April. They get a turnover on the ensuing play. That's not a better start, or no better start rather, you could ask for Batangas here in the third.
It's only down to 8 points right now. Tonko gives it up. Bernardino attacks the closeout. Extra feed. Corner triple connects para kay Kate Castillo with her first points or first field goal of the game.
And that's going to trigger a timeout from Manong Derek Pomarin as 6 points quick para dito sa Batangas.
Hotel Sogo, so clean, so good. Play of the quarter. Kate Castillo hitting her first shot of this game and cutting the lead down to just 5 points. Back here after that timeout, only down to 5 points is the lead. That was one of the things that Coach Cholo addressed in that halftime huddle. No assist, and that was an extra feed right there to find the open shooter.
And I like what April did. Remember, she knocked down a shot earlier, getting that 3-point play, but she still looked for Kate Castillo to get her game going. Found her on that right corner for that 3.
The deflection by Afril Bernardino.
Back-to-back turnovers para sa Akari Sparks Rizal.
Kate Castillo cannot knock it down.
That would have brought the house down if she knocked that one down. Talking about Kate Castillo.
Bernardino once again all over the place right now to start off our third quarter. Look at Afril asking for a review.
Let's see.
There is a head coach's challenge.
Again, we got to remind our viewers, the initial call is that it was last touched by Afril. If that call or if the review is inconclusive, that initial call will stick. Now, you also have to take into consideration the camera angle. Alright, mahirap minsan, di ba? Pag hindi kita, di ba? Mahirap. So again, the reviews or the replays that you are seeing, that's also what our officials are going to be looking at. Not that angle, that angle being covered by Aming, or Andre Tonko rather. This one is probably the best, but still inconclusive.
Upon review, the challenge made by Batangas was unsuccessful.
Unsuccessful. You heard it right there. Take note, both of our teams used the challenge in our first half.
Both were successful. So now, moving forward, no more challenges para dito sa Batangas. Akari Sparks Rizal still have their challenge.
And they still have the lead here, but 3 in the key is called on Ali Lim.
Good defense by Snow Peñaranda, not giving up an inch. She knew Ali Lim was inside that paint, so she just stood her ground. That's smart basketball from Snow Peñaranda.
Tonko, Lozada. Oh, but Lozada giving it right back.
Clear as day. Riza Lozada immediately apologizing kay Coach Cholo Villanueva.
And look who Coach Derek Pumarin brings back in, Janine Pontejos. Panic button na ba?
Hindi naman panic. Pero syempre, if you have a Janine Pontejos, I am gonna use her.
Ali Lim trying to force it up, but to no avail, and this time an opportunity once again for Batangas. Tonko handed off to Afril Bernardino. Likes the matchup, attacking Sambile. Just couldn't get the layup to drop, but 2 free throws coming up for Afril.
Definite mismatch against Camille Sambile. Afril Bernardino taking Camille off the dribble, getting a bump on that help. That ball just refused to fall in to try and get that 3-point play opportunity for Afril.
Afril Bernardino, you could really see she's trying to take matters into her own hands dito sa third quarter natin.
6-0 run here in the third for Batangas, but short on the first.
And we've got an update from our courtside reporter, Flo Del Agua. Let's hear it right now, Flo.
Thank you, Aaron. In the huddle of Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire, si Coach Cholo, buong-buo yung pagkakasabi, kailangan nating ma-stop yang si Aliana Lim. Doon pa lang sa pagbuo ng pangalan, ramdam mo na yung emphasis ni Coach Cholo. He wants to see the Blue Shirts to not let Ali Lim make those pull-ups, rather force her to drive or shoot farther outside where they can defend her more. Pero ang best daw, yung hindi magtagal yung bola sa leading scorer ng kalaban. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Flo. And there you go. They get the ball out of Ali Lim's hands, and she had an excellent first half. But look at this, Sambile.
She just got away from the defense on that baseline. Camille Sambile getting her own miss, getting the putback. Mukhang successful naman to get the ball out of Ali Lim's hands, pero yun nga lang, Camille Sambile able to manufacture a couple of points on that offensive board. Second chance points.
Lucky break though for Batangas, but you could see Coach Derek Pumarin signaling the head coach's challenge dito. So Akari gonna use their challenge as well here in our third quarter. Initially, we saw Riza Lozada on that baseline losing that ball. Referee said it's gonna stay with Batangas, but may nakita nga doon yung Akari side. Let's take a look at it one more time.
It's a good angle, our baseline camera.
Could have been Janine.
Could
One more
have been,
time.
could have been, or it may have been really Riza losing that leather. Parang di naman hinabol ni Janine from behind, so they may have a case.
Upon review, the challenge made by Akari was successful.
There you go. Successful for Coach Derek Pumarin. Extra possession for them and a chance to extend this 6-point lead of theirs with less than 7 minutes here in our third quarter.
Good crowd we have here today. It's URATEX compound, I believe, here in Muntinlupa. First time here
Yeah.
for myself. Ikaw, nakalaro ka na ba dito?
Di ko nga alam na may court
Hindi
dito.
ako din eh. Pero alam ko every time there's a URATEX.
Off to the right, Wmpbl taps it out.
Had a good look. Talking about Janine Ponteros, just couldn't knock down that left wing three. Was off right.
Tonko calling it out. Bernardino against Lim. That's a deep one. Will not fall down, but Wmpbl. Looks like she's going to be called for the foul.
Yep. Saying that there was a hold. Fourth team foul para dito sa Akari Sparks Rizal. That's gonna be the limit. Next fouls will be free throws. Will mean free throws for Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire.
The technical foul is called on Camille Wmpbl. Things are just not looking well right now para sa Akari.
7-2 run. Kate Castillo.
You know what, Coach?
Jimmy.
We've been talking a lot about Castillo. We've been talking a lot about Bernardino, but Snow Peñaranda only 4 attempts in this game. 2 out of 4 for her.
Well, the matchup that she has, Baby taking a lot out of her on the offensive end, because remember, she is guarding Ali Lim.
Bernardino.
Spotting Ali Lim running down the middle. Kate Castillo with that reach in.
Two free throws for Ali Lim.
Ali Lim, one of those players that Coach Cholo Villanueva really wants to focus on stopping.
Aliana Lim na
Oo,
daw.
emphasis.
Hindi na Ali Lim. Sabi
Full
ni
name
Flo.
basis. Parang ano yun, no? Antonio de los Reyes.
Parang gano'n. Parang paggalit ka, di ba? Tatawagin ka. Aaron David.
Oo.
Di ba?
Charles Kendrick, Bechong Villanueva. Ganon.
Parang gano'n eh.
Turnover, Pontejos takes it away. 43-36. Palmera D against Castillo. Waiting for the play to develop, it goes to Lim. Great hustle, Palmera D somehow gets it, finding Prado with the reverse.
That was a broken play. Mar Prado just at the right place at the right time. Getting that pass inside the paint. Yun yung masasakit eh. Nakaka-deflate ng moral.
Lead is back up to 9 points. Castillo tries to dime it to Afril, but connectivity not working right there. Our aristocrat assist of the quarter. Check that out. Broken play, as you said. But somehow, Palmera D finding Prado.
And you also got to credit Mar Prado moving without the ball, cutting on that baseline.
Palmera D. Once again, they find Ali Lim. Look at Wmpbl though, just hustling for the extra possession. Prado sealing against Lozada. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Palmera D's got to get busy with it. Float it up and in.
Just so composed and so calm under pressure, Riza Palmera D. That shot clock was winding down, but she was able to manufacture that floater.
Akari starting to swing back. When will we hear from Batangas? Will it be Snow? Peñaranda. There you go. Much more like it para kay Snow Peñaranda, drawing that foul against such a tough matchup in Ali Lim.
That's her second personal foul.
That's just her 5th attempt, talking about Snow Peñaranda. But her free throws, different story. I know she was able to go to the line earlier, 0 for 2. 0 for 3 for Snow.
Peñaranda though, a chance to make this a 10-point ball game. Oh of 4 para kay Peñaranda. She cannot buy one from the line.
That's tough. You need all the points that you can get, especially if you're trailing. Those free throws, those missed free throws are gonna bite you in the end.
Wmpbl handed off to Janine. Pontejos doesn't use the pick. 3 seconds remaining. Ali Lim turning around. It's in. What a shot by Ali Lim.
That's the second time that they were able to go ahead and get that 2 points with the shot clock winding down. Talking about Akari Sparks Rizal.
Check it out. Kate Castillo cannot buy the 3. Peñaranda cleans it up and in.
Offensive rebound and the stick back for Snow Peñaranda.
$11 points right now. And the advantage by Akari. Lim has been the hot hand. Instead, the passing from Akari finding Wmpbl.
Good cut, the timing of Camille Wmpbl. Right when Mar Prado looked, she was right there to receive that pass.
Lead back up to 13 points. Castillo. Caught in no man's land was Kate Castillo and a turnover.
She was unsure of what she was going to do, if she was going to give up that pass or put up that shot. Talking about Kate Castillo. Really the defense of Akari Sparks Rizal making it difficult for Kate Castillo to get her game going. Only 4 points.
Had such an excellent start to this third quarter itong Batangas, but they haven't been able to sustain it throughout dito, Coach.
Almost 18 points per game for Kate, 17.7 to be exact, being limited to just 4 in today's game.
Palmera D against Kalang. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Wmpbl looking for a friend. It goes to Prado. Then it goes to Palmera D. Great defense coming from Batangas, and could this be the start of the run?
It may be, but again, we've seen ito Akari Sparks Rizal commit back-to-back turnovers, but they are unfazed. They're still able to recover. That's not going to bother them. It's that next play mentality, that attitude that keeps them in the fight and in the thick of things. Talking about itong Akari Sparks Rizal.
Look at Afril Bernardino. Talked about it, that matchup between her and Wmpbl.
That's her.
It's coming up.
10 points, 6 rebounds, couple of assists for Afril.
2 free throws for April Bernardino.
Important free throws right now for the star of this Batangas New Zealand Bluefire team.
Cuts the lead down to 12.
Miss on the second. Referee says it's going to stay with Batangas. Good job for Snow.
No violent reactions from Camille Wmpbl that time.
But this time they turn it over. It goes to Ali Lim once again running the floor.
Look at that, Mar Prado. She was really looking for Ali, streaking down that sideline to get that fast break opportunity.
MG Kalang out of control on that crossover. And add insult to injury, a foul on Janine Pontejos.
Janine holding on to her left, is it thigh or knee? Hopefully she's up. So she's holding on to her left thigh. She's feeling that one. May have gotten a Charlie horse.
Our referee's gonna try and see if there was anything extra on that play. Take a look at that. Kalang just out of control, colliding with Janine Pontejos. Sa bilis ni Kalang, hindi nakita dun sa isang angle natin. There you go. Not sure if that one's gonna be elevated to anything. It's a regular foul.
There you go. You saw it on your screen. It's just a regular foul.
Personal 2 on Batangas. Substitution. LJ Candelario checking in for Ali Lim.
So Ali Lim being given a rest with 2 minutes and 12 seconds dito. Could be a chance for Batangas to maybe get out and get a bunch of buckets here.
I don't believe we've seen Adi Adlawan. Have we?
Yup, wala
She's
pa.
the new addition dito sa Akari Sparks Rizal.
Palmera D trying to ward off that pressure. Janine Pontejos gets it back. There's 10 seconds on the shot clock. Palmera D gonna set it up right now. It goes to Janine. Pontejos back to LJ Candelario. A foul is called. It's gonna go the other way.
So they say there's going to be a push. It could be on Mar Prado. It is on Mar Prado against Queenie Aquino on that rebound play.
That's her second personal foul.
That's going to be a couple of free throws.
Jen Angeles checking in, replacing Mark Prado.
It's an Afril rather on that rebound play. I thought it was Queenie who got fouled.
2 free throws for April Bernardino.
Frail cutting it down to just 13 points. No good once again on the second throw. As another foul is called. That's going to be on Queenie Aquino.
Not yet in the penalty, so that's the consolation. Only 3 team fouls for Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire.
Angeles. Yep, go ahead.
For this Akari Sparks Rizal team, their lone loss came against this Batangas New Zealand squad. Habang ito naman Batangas, their lone loss came from Binyan.
Oh, look at that. It's Camille Sambile drifting to the left.
Again, she is a lefty, so that is her strong side. Talking about Camille, and you see April Bernardino right in front of us mouthing, ano daw siyang magagawa pa doon. She covered Camille as best as she could.
That's her 3rd personal foul.
Look at that shot earlier, coach.
See, there you go. The challenge was right there.
Kita mo dun sa mukha ni April, no?
Diba? Yun na eh. Ano pa ba gagawin ko dito? Here's the birthday girl.
Not a lot of luck though on that first shot. Let's see if it's gonna work on the second.
So it's Kalang, Aquino, Bernardino, Clarin, and Peñaranda to try and finish this third quarter. Snow's gonna get a breather. On the other end, you have Candelario, Sambile, Jen Angeles, Janine Ponteos, and Riza Palmera D to finish the third quarter for Coach Derek Pomare.
And Christy Barikit entering for the first time here. A minute remaining here in our third quarter. LJ Candelario, 8 seconds. Janine Pontejos losing the leather, but a foul is called on Batangas.
Foul is called on
Sideline. They go back to Palmera D. Angeles. Whips it up to the corner. Pontejos got it. That's a 3.
That's a good screen set by Camille Sambile just to get Janine Pontejos wide open on that left corner.
And if I'm not mistaken, this is the biggest lead of the ball game. 58-41, and
It is the biggest lead so far. After that strong start, an 18-12 run now for Akari Sparks Rizal.
12 seconds on the shot clock for the Batangas New Zealand Bluefire. Kalang has it. Tries to go inside, and yet another miscommunication on the part of the defending champions.
The pass behind on that cut by Queenie Aquino.
14 seconds. It's gonna go to Palmera D instead. No, it's to Angeles. Against Barikit. Angeles trying to break her down. Palmera D. They save it, and MG Kalang gonna try for the heave, but after 3 quarters of action, we thought that this Batangas New Zealand Bluefire would maybe take the lead and come back dito sa third quarter natin, but it's been all Akari Sparks towards the latter part of this third quarter, Coach.
That was a quick 6-0 run, cut the lead down to just 5 points. You'll see it here. Those are the 2 field goal attempts plus the free throw, the 3-pointer, but the fight back. Ali Lim in the nick of time, knocking down those shots together with Riza Palmera D, with Janine Pontejos as well, knocking down a 3-pointer towards the end of the third quarter to give this big lead to Akari Sparks Rizal.
Still not over yet for the defending champions. They still have 10 minutes to turn this thing around. Right back to it here in the fourth quarter. Last 10 minutes, last chance para sa Batangas New Zealand Bluefire to take back this ball game, but right now it's a big 41-58 deficit. Bernardino gonna set it up. Camille Claro. That's a miss. Look at Queenie Aquino though. One more extra. Aming Torres cannot get it to fall. And another chance. That's Jen Angeles getting called for the foul here. Baseline inbound right now para dito sa Batangas. Claro set to tee in. They find the cutting body kit. Who cannot finish.
For Batangas, they got to start early here in the fourth if they want to be able to go ahead and try and steal this one. They are staring at a 17-point lead if my math is mathing.
You know what, was just about to ask you. What does this Batangas team need to do? What can they try and replicate from that great start in that third quarter?
They just need to be able to find those mismatches. April Bernardino, obviously, they need to get her going. She's only scored 12 points. And again, Kate Castillo bit of a bad game for her, I would say, is an understatement. But pretty much, you want April Bernardino to get those mismatches inside, especially take advantage of the fact that Ali Lim not inside the floor, not in the court at this point.
Forward pass. Bernardino thought about the three, is gonna attack Candelario. They kick it out to Queenie Aquino. Basket and one para kay Queenie Aquino.
There's that challenge. And there's the foul. Queenie Aquino being aggressive after that hook pass by April Bernardino. She just found that lane.
Hotel Sogo, so clean, so good. Play of the quarter. Queenie Aquino sparking some life into this Batangas, New Zealand by our referees. Big blow as Queenie Aquino.
She seems to be dizzied up, or is there a cut? Hopefully there's no cut on Queenie Aquino. Rosel Dionisio's gonna take her spot.
Yeah. Dionisio, who only played and make that free throw. Let's see if that's gonna pay off dito. They've got 8 minutes and 20 to work with. Palmera D being guarded right now by Bernardino. They give it up inside. Dionisio against Lim. Fading away. Great defense.
That's a tough matchup for Rosel regarding Ali Lim.
Jump ball is called. Ball gonna stay dito sa Akari Sparks. Angeles. Once again, they go inside. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Angeles in and out. It's boarded by Snow Peñaranda and Claro. Gonna set it up right now for Batangas. Camille Claro penetrates. Love the aggressiveness coming from her.
Oh, they're looking for that early offense. You see that drag screen by Snow Peñaranda trying to get that offensive set going for them. And Camille Claro getting inside. Jen Angeles gonna foul out.
2 free throws for Camille Claro.
See it right there. Angeles heading to the bench. And right now, we've got an update from our courtside reporter. Let's hear it from Flo Del Agua.
Salamat, gentlemen, as their opponents are attempting to make this free throw for Coach Manong Derek of Akari Sparks in the fourth quarter. He wants the Sparks to play to win and not play to not lose. He even defined this in the huddle using his words, ang playing to not lose, may downtime pa at may opportunity na bumagal. Ang playing to win naman from the get-go, aggressive na kaagad at hindi napapagod tumakbo kasi nga daw, your heart and mind are locked in to give your all-out effort, and that is their game plan in the final minutes of this match para makaganti doon sa resulta noong round 1. But we have a timeout on the floor. Let me hear your thoughts after this break.
Welcome to Hotel Sogo. We are thrilled to have you as our guest.
Right back here in our fourth quarter after that timeout, and just to piggyback After what Flo said earlier, play to win daw ang gusto ni Manong Derek Pumaren, not play to not lose. And so far, Coach, in this fourth quarter, ano bang nakikita mo from Akari? Are they playing to win or are they playing to not lose?
Well, with that turnover, I would say that not pretty much playing to win that time, but you like Akari because they're still attacking. And you see the Ali Lims back in the game, Mar Prado. That's a strong five that Coach Derek Pumaren has. And look at that, Ali Lim. That's playing to win, still being aggressive, getting those points around the cup. 19 points now for Ali after that difficult shot.
Love to see it though. Aming Torres with the answer back. It's back to a 10-point ball game. Palmera D is against Aming. Raiza. They want to go back to Ali Lim. Just hit a bucket earlier. This time it's to Prado. Size advantage over Claro. 2 seconds left. Nonetheless, it's going to be a travel turnover for Akari.
Turning up the pressure on defense, etong Batangas New Zealand Bluefire.
Our Aristocrat Restaurant assist of the quarter. Take a look at that dipsy-do shot coming from Ali Lim.
Great pass by Mar Prado. Ali Lim, very creative on that attempt.
Foul is called number 7, Janine Pontejos. That's her 4th personal. 14 foul for the Akari Sparks Rizal.
That's a key development. Janine Pontejos, 4 fouls in this fourth quarter. We still got a lot of time dito. 6-20.
Still a lot of time indeed. Just a 10-point lead. If they're able to knock this down, 8 points, 7 points, 6 points. Heading into the final 5 minutes, they're in good shape. Talking about New Zealand, Batangas New Zealand Bluefire.
Camille Claro. The cross, the sauce. Just couldn't get the shot off. 10 seconds. It's still with Claro. He's gonna pull the 3. Snow tried to save it. Instead, it's going the way of Akari. Less than 6 minutes. Prado. Goes back to Ali. Then to Palmera D. Raiza, Palmera D. Look at the hard work coming from Lim. Give it up inside. Basket and one through the contact para kay Ali Lim.
Offensive rebound, Raiza Palmera D with that pass inside, back to Ali Lim, rewarding her for the hard work on that offensive board. Aming Torres, nothing she could do there but to give up that foul on the bump on the attempt by Ali Lim on the baseline.
Gotta love the recognition as well from Palmera D. Seeing that mismatch.
Substitution.
Every single time, Coach, you think that this Batangas New Zealand Bluefire are gonna come back in this ball game. Ali Lim always has an answer.
She does indeed have that answer. Just when we think that the momentum is gonna shift and swing to the side of Batangas, Ali Lim doing a good job putting out the fire.
Out of control right now ang Batangas on that possession, and Ali Lim once again just putting the pain on Batangas. It's now up to a 15-point lead as we take a look at that one more time.
Look at that outlet pass, Mar Prado off that block of Camille Sambile. Ali Lim jump stopping, getting her balance, finishing on the break.
15-point lead with 5 minutes and 15 seconds here in our final quarter. Right back to it. 15-point lead right now, and Ali Lim has just been really hurting this Batangas New Zealand Bluefire team.
24 points for Ali Lim. If that's not hurting, I don't know what is.
But this time, Afril, they need an answer back coming from her. Bernardino whips it. Andrea Tonko in and out. Snow Peñaranda gets that ball tapped away.
Active hands being shown by Akari Sparks Rizal, getting that tap out on that offensive board by Snow Peñaranda.
Bernardino. Less than 5 minutes. Outside, then to the corner, Palmera D. Cha-ching.
Great pick set by Camille Sambile off of that right corner three from Riza Palmera D.
Out to the corner. Andrea Tonko against two defenders. Foul gonna be called on Akari and Mar Prado. Take a look at this one more time, coach.
See that again, Riza Palmera D just popping out of that baseline, that cut outside the corner, the pop out. Camille Sambile, just that perfect screen just to give her a little bit of space to be able to pull the trigger on that three-pointer.
2 free throws for April Bernardino.
Now an 18-point lead as Coach Cholo Villanueva brings back Kate Castillo. For sure, they're going to be looking for that three-point shot of hers.
It has been missing in today's game. Talking about Kate Castillo, hasn't had a stellar performance thus far. Only 4 points. 1 out of 8 from the field.
Ball gonna go the other way. It's back to Akari.
It's a huge 18-point lead that Batangas, New Zealand is facing.
Ali Lim. Now to Prado. The DHO, it goes to Shemaya Abatayo. Look at Ali Lim. He's just unstoppable right now.
She's feeling it. She's in the zone. Talking about Ali Lim. Seems like everything she flips up there is going to go in.
Bernardino whips it out. Kate Castillo still cannot buy one from deep.
1 out of 9. 1 out of 5 from three-point land is Kate Castillo in today's game.
Sambile gives it up. Shemaya. Lim. Great fake. It's in para kay Palmera D.
Just knocking down or getting that up fake, getting the defender out of the equation was Riza Palmera D.
Mar Prado down on the ground on the other end. An advantage dito para sa Batangas New Zealand Bluefire.
She may have sprained her right ankle. She is holding on to it. Hopefully she's going to be okay. Talking about Mar Prado.
Dionisio getting the bucket on the other end, but shift our attention to Mar Prado.
Hopefully she's okay. She is trying to get herself back up. Talking about Mar Prado.
You could see her holding on to that ankle.
But she is up and she's walking up and about, so you like to see that from Mar Prado.
Prado playing 28 minutes for Coach Derek Pumarin with 11 points and 9 rebounds. Already closing in on a double-double itong si Prado, but she's gonna have to exit here. Press break, Wmpbl. Now to Abatayo. 20-point advantage right now by the Akari Sparks, looking to exact that revenge dito sa Batangas.
It's a statement win, I would say, for Akari Sparks Rizal.
Easily telegraphed by Snow Peñaranda. Almost taken away. Jonicio is on the ground diving for it.
Couple of players from Akari diving for that ball. They're saying to wipe that wet spot on the floor.
2 minutes and 32 seconds or 34 seconds dito sa final quarter natin. It's gonna be an inbound by Batangas on that sideline. April gives it up to Andrea. Tonko against Wmpbl. Speed advantage para kay Tonko. And Jonicio hustling for it, and this time it's Jonicio on the ground right now. Itong si Rosel.
Hopefully she's okay. She is helped back up by Camille Wmpbl, holding on to the back of her head. Well, he may have hit it on the way down, but she's up and about. She's gonna try and knock down a couple of free throws.
2 free throws for Rosel Junicio.
Got on the first para kay Rosel, but is it too little too late right now with only 2 minutes and 24 seconds?
I would say 19-point deficit staring them at the face. Talking about itong Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire.
Substitution and Chinghalang replacing Rosel Junicio. Jill Talas checking in, replacing Kate Castillo.
Look at this. Talas entering the ball game. Gonna put some shooters in. Palmera D. Akari breaking the trap. Once again, it's that matchup. Palmera D versus Kalang. 5 seconds to work with para kay Janine. Gives it up. Palmera D, a second remaining. Shot clock violation ang sinabi ng ating referee.
Had to put that one up. Talking about Riza Palmera D.
Tonko against Abatayo. They try to find Bernardino. Jill Talas. Foul is called and Jill Talas is onto the free throw line.
It's a good move inside for Jill Talas. We know her to be a sharp shooter, but making sure that she's going to try and get some points on the board. Not via the three-point area, but taking it strong to the cup. Getting that 5th foul of Janine Pontejos.
Substitution. Karen Salapong checking in, replacing Janine Pontejos.
So Salapong entering for Janine Pontejos. Salapong still hasn't played in this ball game, being given a chance with 1 minute and 46 remaining dito.
This is all but a foregone conclusion. Akari Sparks Rizal solidifying that hold on the top spot. They are going to march on and get that 7th win.
Batangas forcing a turnover.
Or rather get that 8th win in 9 outings. So that streak is gonna go up to 6 habang itong Batangas naman. That streak is gonna get cut to just a 5-game winning streak.
Bernardino out to Kalang. They're daring them to shoot. That's a deep one. Still won't fall para kay April.
Just a third team foul rather para dito sa Batangas. So no free throws yet.
Technical foul is assessed on the bench of the Akari Sparks Rizal for improper bench decorum.
Technical foul called on the bench of the Akari Sparks.
Improper bench decorum, as our Barker
Technical free
says.
throw for Andrea Tonko.
And this time, Andrea Tonko a chance to cut down on this lead. Possession gonna stay dito sa Akari. Abatayo. Akari really trying to break that trap right now. They just did. It goes to Mar Prado. Back into the ballgame after that ankle injury. Pero foul na naman ang tinawag doon. This time it's on Snow Peñaranda.
That's it. They're going to be at the limit. Talking about Batangas. Free throws on the next fouls.
14 substitute.
Ali Lim. Palmera D, double team incoming. Lim to the corner. Abatayo gets it swatted. They get it back. 2 seconds.
Traveling.
Travel is called. Love the effort.
Second guessed herself. Talking about Ali Lim. Shoot or pass. She wanted to, or what she ended up doing was trying to swing it to the right to rise up Palmera D instead of taking that 14-footer.
April Bernardino, they're trying to force it out from the outside. But still to no avail para sa Batangas. Interesting to see though na Mar Prado still in the ballgame. You could really tell na Coach Derek is making sure of this victory.
I think this is going to be a certainty. 72-56. This is going to be a one-ball game for Akari Sparks Rizal.
Batangas just gonna try to add some finishing touches here, but it looks like Wmpbl is gonna do just that.
Cherry on top for Camille Wmpbl after getting that steal and then the finish.
Gil Talas getting the layup to go. But like what we said earlier, too little, too late. Para dito sa Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire. And like what you were talking about earlier, the 5-game winning streak is gonna come to an end for them.
After an 18-all first quarter, big 22-11 run para sa Akari Sparks Rizal. They did not look back. In that third quarter, we thought etong Batangas was going to make a run at it. Remember, 6 quick points, cutting the lead down to just 5 points in the third. But again, the answer back, the composure for the side of Akari Sparks Rizal, just pulling through in this game.
And what a game coming from the Akari Sparks. Every single run that this Batangas New Zealand Bluefire tried to go on, they had an answer. Ali Lim, Riza Palmera D and company, all coming out to play today and coming up with such a big victory kontra dito sa defending champions natin. 74-58 is the final score in big dominant fashion. Ang pagkapanalo dito ng Akari Sparks. Really peaking at the right time itong Akari after not the best of starts as we talked about it earlier. Coming up dito and coming up big in their past 6 games. Unbeaten in those. And look at that emotion coming from their leader in Ali Lim. You've got to love it right now. Checking out some of the highlights. But we've got to get credit as well to this Batangas New Zealand Bluefire. But everything they did wasn't enough today, Coach.
Not enough indeed. Just too much spunk, too much pep in their step. Not to mention Ali Lim. Obviously, she is going to be taking away our most trusted player of the game honors after such a stellar performance. You're going to see her there. Everything she seemed to be flipping up, just going in. Really made it difficult for the side of Batangas to stop in today's game.
Just unstoppable today. And our most trusted player of the game, brought to you by URATEX, of course, fulfilling her promise for today's matchup. It's going to be Ali Lim, joined by Flo Delagua.
Maraming salamat, Aaron. Yes, indeed, Ali Lim is our most trusted player of the game. Ali, I think you would be happy to know that when you first went against Batangas, it was a 16-point win para sa kanila. Ngayon, it's a 16-point win once again, pero para sa inyo naman. What was the identity of Akari Sparks during the first round? And ano yung identity na pinakita nyo kanina?
Palagi lang nire-remind ni Coach Derek sa amin na just let your game come to you. You know, yung Akari family, sobrang blessed namin magkaroon ng teammates na palaging nag-guide and nag-lead sa sa training and sa laro.
Ali, earlier in the pregame, sabi mo sa akin, gusto nyo nga maiikot yung kwento and finally, you succeeded in doing this. Kahit na ang daming nagbago sa Akari Sparks at nabago yung resulta ng game na to, there is something that is consistent at ikaw yun dahil nung round 1, you were the top scorer in your recent game. You were also the top scorer and today, you are still beside me. There must be something that is fueling this consistency of yours.
Basta palagi lang namin nire-remind yung bawat isa't isa na we have to work together. We have to start it sa training. You know, we practice 6 times a week. Wala kaming halos pahinga. And yung film viewing namin, you know, tinatrabaho ng mga coaches, pinifeed sa amin kung saan yung magiging advantage and kung saan kami sa tingin namin na makukuha namin yung panalo every game.
Hard work pays off indeed. So congratulations once again, Ali. Your quick shout out sa mga sumusuporta sa iyo.
Unang-una, maraming salamat, Ma'am Piche, Sir Dindo, na andito kami ngayon. Nakatungtong kami sa court nyo and sa management namin and sa team owner. Nandito ngayon si Sir Chris and si Boss Cara. Maraming salamat. Palagi kayong andyan, nanonood at sumusuporta sa amin. And basta kami gagawin lang namin yung trabaho namin para po sa inyo to. Maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat as well and congratulations. There you have it. Ali Lim, napaka soft-spoken. Parang hindi naghalimaw kanina sa laro. Gentlemen, your thoughts?
Maraming salamat, Flo, and congratulations to Ali Lim and the entire Akari Sparks team. What a game. Batangas taking their first matchup. That second one, Akari getting it right back. Sino kaya mananalo or magmi-meet pa ba itong mga to sa playoffs natin, Coach?
Oh, probably they're going to be meeting in the finals. We don't know. But again, that is going to be a must-see TV kind of game for the Wmpbl.
What a day for us, but let's take a look at this upcoming games this Wednesday. Happening June 17, tingnan natin, Quezon City Tenacity going up against the Caloocan Lady Kankalu for that first game. And second game, Batangas New Zealand Bluefire playing once again, but this time, ang makakalaban naman nila doon are the Pasig Queenpin Basketball. And that concludes it for us today. My name is Aaron D. And right now, on behalf of my partner, Coach Anton de los Reyes, our courtside reporter, Flo Delago, and the rest of the men and women behind the scenes dito, we're deeply honored to have guided you through today. And we're saying good night from Muntinlupa City.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita. Ito